Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing evening tonight. Let me welcome you to a little bit of a different stream than normal. This is going to be Red Embrace Hollywood, and we're bringing back what I used to call story time. So, what is story time? We are going to be using a visual novel called Red Embrace Hollywood. I did this one time before, years ago. We're going to do it again. And let's hope we don't get pulled too deep into this debauchery, because this is one of those visual novels that if you pick just the right things, just the right choices, it might just get kind of bad. So let's try not to slip too far into that debauchery. And let's go ahead and jump in to the game. So welcome. Yes, we are going to do something bad. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. So we are going to start up Red Embrace Hollywood. So what is Red Embrace Hollywood? This is a visual novel that I played years and years ago. It is one of those visual novels that if you're not careful, and you're not careful about the choices that you make, yeah, you might end up, or I might end up having to pause the stream and pull the VOD. Because it does have some pretty racy, interesting parts to it. But we're going to see if we can challenge our innocent selves not to slide into that dark side of the game. So, turn down our ambiance music just a tad, and we're going to start the game. You ready? Alright, here we go. Start. Let's pick some hairstyles. It doesn't have too much. We're going to go with this. Alright, let's do hair color. I could do black. Oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. Y'all know that's not a choice. Ooh, red. White, blue, green. I mean, I wish they had gold. They don't. Alright, face type. I think it's pretty much one or two. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go with that. Alright. Lip color, let's see. I kind of like the black. We'll go with the black. Necklace. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. Earrings. Well, you can't really see her earrings anyway. Piercings. Nah. Shadow. Yeah, let's do some eyeshadow. Alright, y'all ready? What is your name? What name should I make up for this? I'm thinking. I mean, Oh, I just thought of something. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up really quick. Where's my phone? No, I'm just going to... What about... let's see. I don't want to do Psycheshire. I want to do something different. What about... I'm thinking. Let's do this. I'm going to pull up Google, and we're going to pull up names. I want to see what they say. Let's see if we can figure out some really cool names. Dark, gothic, female names. What do they got? Let me see if they can give me something good. Um, Dark goth girl name. Um, what about? No, I don't like any of those. Elvira, sorry, that's taken. What? Oh, more items. More items. Give me more. Mm, let's see. It's still pulling it up. Wow, it must be a long list. Let's do. I know. Scarlet. How does Scarlet sound? We'll do Scarlet. Just that. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Next. No, we don't want to skip intro. We're going to go right into it. Everyone comes to Hollywood for a reason. Saints, sinners, artists, anti-artists, and all of the beautiful people in America. On September 24th, 1996, I became one of those people. But why did I go to Hollywood? All right, this is how we do this. Normally, we go through, or this is what I did before, and I have chat pick what they think I should enter. So if we slide into the bad, it isn't just me that takes us there, it's you too. But at that time, I had a lot more people attending my chats. So this might have to be me for right now. So why did I go to Hollywood? Either to become a legend, or to charm my way into Hollywood's heart, or to discover every dark secret. I'm liking this. An irresistible urge pulled me here. I knew I belonged in Hollywood, among the debauchery, the filth, and the perfumed skeletons inside the closet. I wanted to learn more about the darkest parts of human nature, because that was what the only way to learn more about myself. Of course, that was just the reason why. The how. That was something different. I came to Hollywood as, let's see, either an artist creating beauty, a visionary seeking truth, or a rebel making waves. You know, I gotta go with a rebel. I'd always done my own thing, had my own style, fought for my own ideals. Back in my hometown, it got me plenty of attention. But not enough. The world was ready for a change, and I was ready to set it in motion. No matter the cost. For 2 weeks, I prowled around the Sunset Strip, learning the ins and outs of Hollywood. Each night, I felt my dreams getting closer, more real. The glittering celebrity world was opening its doors to me, beckoning me inside. Until 2 weeks later, on October 8th, when it happened. I'd gone to a club, but not just any club, one that hosted the darker side of LA nightlife. I wasn't disappointed. Eerily beautiful people everywhere, swathed in dark clothes, slow, hypnotic music, the rattling of dancers in cages. Something felt different about this place. It wasn't just another club. No, it felt more like another world. Oppressive, seductive, terrifying. To calm my nerves, I approached the bar to order my favorite drink. Something. Ooh, here we go. Either strong, spicy, and colorful, light, sweet, light, and rich, bitter, complex, and dark. Hmm, I think we better go with bitter, complex, and dark. It was delicious, but I didn't get more than a few seconds to enjoy the taste when I looked up. Someone down the bar was staring at me intently. A tall, dark haired man dressed all in black, his gaunt face matched by a skull piercing stare. After a few moments, he stalked closer, only stopping when his chest nearly touched mine. But it didn't feel like a pickup, not even like bold flirting. Suddenly, I knew I was in very real danger. And yet, as I stared at my own reflection in his dilated pupils, I realized I couldn't move. I was completely hypnotized by, okay, the beastly look in his eyes, his terrifying beauty, or what he whispered in my ear. I mean, first off, I'm going to turn down the audio, I think, just a tad, because it is loud. A little loud for me. Not bad. I mean, because I love loud, but I want to hear myself talk. There. Alright. I'm going to say the beastly look in his eyes. I swallowed in fear, but my curiosity only flared higher. There was something mesmerizingly inhuman in his gaze, and I felt like prey before a predator. Something I'd never truly felt before. It was more fascinating than I wanted it to be. Sinking his long nails against my shoulder, the man led me towards the filthy hallway with its filthier bathrooms. Wild moans and the wheezing of people who'd sniffed too many drugs leaked from under the doors, along with weak fluorescent light. But I didn't have much time to appreciate the cinematic moment. The man grabbed my hair and pushed me up against the wall, which was full of posters for bands nobody cared about. I'm going to change your life forever, but you'll never learn my name, he whispered. How does that make you feel? Ooh, I forgot all about this game. Either I feel like you're crazy, or why won't you give me your name, or I came here to change. Hmm. Let's go for the middle one. I have many names, Scarlet. None of them matter as much as yours. As those low words rumbled in his throat, he smiled, and two long, cruel fangs glimmered between his lips. Fangs? No, they couldn't be real. And yet, for some horrible reason, I knew they were. In that moment, I suddenly felt, okay, now, full of lust, in a horrible rapture, or gripped by fear. I mean, we kind of don't want to go off the rails right in the beginning, I don't think. So why don't we do in a horrible rapture, not too scared and not too hungry. It seemed like a dream. This couldn't be real, but I desperately wanted it to be. So thrilling, so horrifying, and I wanted more. And then I felt the bite. An agonizing pain ripped through me, searing into my neck, spreading through my whole body. I couldn't make a sound. I couldn't do anything except stand still, just like a deer in headlights. But slowly the pain started to melt away. Warm, euphoric tingles bubbled through my neck and down my spine. I let out a low moan before I could stop it. The sound just blended into the murky background of music and laughter. It was better than anything. Better than the sex. Better than drugs. Better than money or love or fame. And yet it felt like all of those things rolled up into one sensation. His icy hands and lips pulled me down into this incredible euphoria until my body couldn't take it anymore. I felt the blood draining from my veins, my breathing coming to a halt, my heart finally stopping. I realized what was happening, but I was too drowned in pure, mindless bliss to even care. I was dying. Was I dead? Drink. Something pressed against my lips. A metallic liquid dripped down my throat, sending a jolt through my body. I should have been dead, but I wasn't. Instead, I was half awake, half dreaming. In the middle of that surreal moment, I felt strangely enlightened, radiant, or powerful. We're going with radiant. It was like I'd been thrown into the center of the universe, and I belonged there. I burned like 100,000 suns until I blinded even myself. And so hell spreads its legs. His voice rasped harshly in my ear. The world went dark. Guess what, chat? We're gonna stop here. Only because I want you to come back. I want you to come listen to the rest of the story. Because there's more. Oh, there's so much more. But I want you to come back. So consider that like a prologue, or like a intro, or like a taste. Maybe it's that one little sweet flavor that you dip your finger into and take that one little lick. And you know, maybe it'll keep you hooked. Anyway, we'll go through story time. A lot longer than just 20-something minutes? But I just want to entice. The next time will be deeper and longer and rougher than it was this time. So make sure you keep an eye out for story time with your host, Psycheshire and Red Embrace. See you next time.